ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रनामं भजेऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् ॐ शिवोऽहम् रुद्रं भजेऽहम्.
Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I'm your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with kind compliments of Maharujadiv Mandir. And of course, the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So again, as we are, during these challenging times, and as you've heard from Pandit last week, our pravachan really revolved around what's happening right now, the current situation in the world, around the world, and how the puja and prayer during this time, which is the most auspicious time for us as Hindus, would also help to cushion whatever blow that we have to be receiving from this particular situation and this particular COVID-19. So without further ado, we will enter straight into our pravachan. I'd like to present to you our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our pravachan. Enjoy.
He
Shri Sitaramchandraya Namaha. Dear devotees, let me say once again, it's my pleasure to be here in the company of you and yours via Rudraaya. A few days ago, we celebrated Ramjanam. Now, of course, Ramjanam is celebrated on the midday period, and most mandirs, of course, they have filled the capacity because of the situation that we have with COVID-19. It was just a very minute amount of devotees that we had here, myself and one. And but I just wanted to share with you, the importance of this Ramchandraji and what he symbolizes. It is said that Rama itself, or Bhagwan Sri Ram, he's called as Purna Kalaki Avatar, which means he's called as perfect manifestation of the Divine Lord. And so, Pipardenu Sura Santahita Lina Manuja Avatar Nija Icha Nirmita Tanu Maya Gunagopara. So, why does the Lord take time from overseeing the affairs of this entire world? Why should he come? So it tells us, for the sake of Vipras, for the sake of Brahmanas, Dhenu for the sake of cows, Sura for the sake of Devas, Santa for the sake of the saintly ones. It's a Lina Maju Avatar. The Lord comes and he takes form of human being to champion the cause of the virtuous and the righteous. Devotees' very same words, of course, are echoed, because every verse that we'll find in Ramayana, we'll find in Puranas, we'll find it from Veda, we'll find it from Upanishad, and we'll find it from Bhagavad Gita. Of course, correspondent verse from Gita is Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Girani Bhavati Bharata Abhyutan Adharmasya Ratmanam Sharijamyaham Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Dushkritam Dharma Sanstapnarthaya Shambhavani Yuge Yuge. Devotees, so Ramachandraji is called as the most ideal human being. So remember, we have said ideal, he is not an idol. The murtis behind us, they are not idols, but they are ideals. Valmiki Maharaj, before he wrote the Valmiki Ramayana, that he was in a quandary. And when he met Srila Naradji, he asked of Srila Naradji that who is considered to be the most perfect individual. And so Naradji began to explain to Valmiki that you were to write up the glories of Ramchandraji, and he pointed out 16 great attributes, and one day we will get into these attributes. Suffice it to say that Ramachandraji is called as the ideal, the human being, like you and I. And so the ideal human being, his father is called as Dasharatha. Ratha itself means a chariot, Dasha itself means 10. So the body itself with the 10 senses that is governed. We have the 5 Jnanendriyas and the 5 Karma Indriyas. Of course, the 5 senses that we have, and we have the actions that goes with it. It is said Dasharatha himself is married now to his 3 queens, Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi. They are called as very symbol of the 3 gunas, Sattva Guna, Rajasic Guna and Tamasic Guna. It is said that Ramachandraji, he goes in search for Shri Sita as she has been abducted by Ravan. Ravan constitutes all the negativeness in this world, all the negative energies of this world. And so these negative energies now has coveted Mata Sita, and Mata Sita is called the very symbol of all peace. So the human being, like you and I, we are all in search of Sita. We are all in search of Sita. But we need a powerful alliance. We need something powerful enough to help us reach our potential goal in life, to maximize our spiritual growth. And so this is where Shri Hanumanji now has been employed. See, Hanumanji is called as a very representation of the mind. Manojavang, it is called. Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam. Buddhimatam Varishtam, the very symbol of all intelligence, spiritual discretion and wisdom. So the human being who employs services and utilizes the mind in the right direction, they are able to search and they are able to find this peace. And of course, once this peace, which is always within us, we are able to understand it, then of course it becomes Ram Raj. it becomes Ayodhya. You know, the beauty of Ayodhya is Ayodhya itself means a city that cannot be conquered. This is basically what Yudh itself, Yudh means a battle. Ayodhya itself means that which cannot be conquered. But also when Hanumanji went into Lanka, you know, that Ramayana tells us that he was baffled beyond description on the beauty of Lanka. It was equal in beauty to that of Ayodhya. How was it possible that such a beautiful city, so much atrocious acts are being committed, so much villains there in Lanka? Devotees, we always have to remember, when Ramchandraji is within us, Ayodhya, we say, is the body. And once Ayodhya is here and we have Ram, then we'll always be happy. But the moment even Lanka itself is like this body, with all the glimmer and glitter of this world, as long as there isn't Rama in such a place, then it becomes veritable Lanka. Just external beauty, but no inner beauty. Meaning that externally one smiles, they're jolly and they're happy, but inwardly there's sadness on all sides. Devotees, I hope that this simple explanation of the importance of Ramchandraji has reached you and helped uplift you. The period that we are in, it's we all know that we are going through this pandemic and we all doing our best itself. But always, you know, keep your prayer itself in tune. Keep your prayer devoted towards the lotus-like feet of the Lord. Certainly, there will be the light at the end of the tunnel. For there isn't a problem itself that has been created, or there isn't a lock itself that has been created without a key. Similarly, there isn't a problem that has been presented in this world that we will not find a solution. May the blessing of the Almighty be upon each and every one of you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Sam Samunder, Extra Staffing Solutions. Sam and his team have been providing quality temporary staffing to various companies throughout the GTA since 2001. We have competitive rates, we take care of all your recruitment needs and payroll cost, and we provide transportation. Our friendly and knowledgeable recruiters are here to assist you, whether you are looking for permanent or temporary employees, for industrial or office needs. So call us now at 647-693-7745 or visit our website at www.extrastaffing.ca. My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this morning's pravachan, and as we continue to pray and continue that this tune will pass us soon in regards to this COVID-19, we also get ready for our Hanuman Jayanti celebration that is going to be this Tuesday. Now, the Mandir, Maharudradev Mandir, remains closed to the public. Nevertheless, the Pandits will be performing the puja on Hanuman Jayanti, and we will be chanting 108 Hanuman Chalisas. And especially at this time, it is very important to dedicate one of these Chalisas in the name of your family, your loved one, or whomever is struggling at this time, whether it be with COVID-19 or they're sick at this time or they've passed away. It is a very auspicious thing to dedicate one of these Hanuman Chalisas in their name. So if you'd like to do that, please contact Pandit Ravi at 647-231-4552, and we will be sure to ensure that one of these Hanuman Chalisas, 108 we'll be singing, at least one will be chanted in the name of your loved one or yourself. For now, we will join our own Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon. So we will now introduce to you Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon for of the COVID-19.
Sitaram and welcome to Health Corner. I am Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and today is the third part on the COVID-19 epidemic. Last week we spoke about the various strategies that you can take at home to reduce the chance of becoming infected. Today we will discuss how the virus is spread and the important concept of social distancing. According to current evidence, the COVID-19 virus enters our bodies through mucous membranes such as the mouth, eyes, and nose. This is why it is important to avoid touching your face, which is a habit we all do without realizing it. When it comes to person-to-person spread, there are two modes of transmission: respiratory droplet transmission, and direct contact transmission. Droplet transmission occurs when a person is in close contact with someone who coughs or sneezes. Coughing or sneezing produces respiratory droplets that can travel up to 2 meters. These droplets can make direct contact with the mucosal surfaces of nearby people, leading to infection. These droplets can also land on nearby surfaces. Others may then touch these infected surfaces and inadvertently touch their eyes, mouth, or nose, leading to infection. In direct contact transmission, this is where an infected person touches their eyes, mouth, or nose, and then touches a surface, leaving viral particles. Another person then makes contact with the surface, picking up the viral particles, and then touches their mucous membranes, leading to infection. Current research shows that COVID-19 is not transmitted through airborne transmission. This is where the viral particles are small enough to remain suspended in the air for long periods of time and can travel distances over 2 meters. Examples of airborne transmission include measles and chickenpox. Diseases that are transmitted through the airborne route are extremely contagious and difficult to contain. Thankfully, COVID-19 is not thought to be transmitted through the airborne route. The mode of transmission for COVID-19 is important since it determines how quickly the virus can spread, and also how we can slow the rate of transmission over time. By taking precautions to prevent direct contact transmission and droplet transmission, we can decrease the number of people spreading this disease and slow the prevalence in the community. This gives rise to the concept of flattening the curve. If you look at the rate of infection without active measures like social distancing and home isolation, the rate and number of infected people will rise quickly, peak, and then decrease quickly. This will be a problem since the large number of sick people will quickly overwhelm the ability of the healthcare system, since it cannot accommodate the high number of sick patients at the same time. By using measures such as social distancing and home isolation if you're symptomatic, then the rate of infection and total number of infected is less. Although the length of time that the virus keeps spreading is longer, the total number of sick patients is less and does not overwhelm the healthcare system. It is this large curve that we would like to flatten over time to allow the healthcare system to care for those that get very sick. This is why the measures of social distancing, staying at home if you're sick, and regular hand hygiene is so important to slow the infection rate and flatten the curve. The research into COVID-19 is rapidly progressing, and new information is discovered every day. Please keep safe and continue to monitor the situation through reputable news sources such as the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, and the WHO, the World Health Organization. Thank you for joining me on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
Sam Samunder, Extra Staffing Solutions. Sam and his team have been providing quality temporary staffing to various companies throughout the GTA since 2001. We have competitive rates, we take care of all your recruitment needs and payroll cost, and we provide transportation. Our friendly and knowledgeable recruiters are here to assist you, whether you are looking for permanent or temporary employees, for industrial or office needs. So call us now at 647-693-7745 or visit our website at www.extrastaffing.ca. My dear viewers, I hope you found Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, his presentation very informative, because it certainly was. And as you know, our hearts go out to all those frontline health workers that are putting their life daily at risk to help us to combat and to battle this COVID-19. Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon is out there as well, doing his duty as a doctor in helping to combat this very, very serious virus. So thank you, and a special thanks to all of you who are also frontline workers in our health system. We'll now join our host for the corporate segment, Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, and I'm the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center in Toronto and Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium in Kitchener. I'm also a licensed funeral director. Memorial cards are small, sturdy cards about the size of playing cards that offer a tribute to the deceased. Their use is not necessarily limited to funerals. You will also find them distributed at visitations, wakes, memorial services, and a celebration of life. Memorial cards are referred to by a variety of names. They may be called funeral cards, memorial cards, or prayer cards. Regardless of what they are called, the cards are popular as a meaningful keepsake for those who attend services for the deceased. Memorial cards are normally religious or devotional. They typically feature a photo of the deceased and an inspirational image on the front. In reality, you can design the cards in any fashion you like. At Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center and at Kitchener Funeral Homes and Crematorium, we operate 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. Our crematorium is located in our building, so we never have to leave our building in cold or bad weather for cremation. Our crematorium space can have a large group of people to attend the witnessing of the cremation as well. For Hindu families, we can provide all the puja items, including fresh leaves and a havan kund. We have large halls that can accommodate 500 seating to smaller ones. We are centrally located for families in the west and for families in the east. For more information, please contact me from the telephone number on your screen. Thank you for watching, and see you next week on Rudraaya. Sitaram.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
जय जय देवी सरस्वती देवी आप ही चरना में नमामि आप ही अमला आप ही गमला आप ही
My dear viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. I hope you've enjoyed today's segment. And of course, as many of you are calling in to let us know how very informative you are finding Rudraaya, especially during this time for these past couple of weeks. So we thank you for that encouragement, and please do continue to provide us with your feedback on Rudraaya. We'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Maharudradev Mandir, as well as our executive producer, Gari Khan, for making Rudraaya possible. And of course, we are going to be chanting 108 Hanuman Chalisas come this Tuesday, April 7th, for Hanuman Jayanti. So this will be your last chance if you'd like one of those Hanuman Chalisas to be chanted in the name of a loved one, a family member, a deceased family. Please contact us at the number on the screen, and we will be sure to chant one of those chalisas in the name of your loved one, as it is a very auspicious occasion. And we hope that as Hanuman Jayanti passes, that this whole situation with COVID-19 we will be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with respect to this particular disease. Until we meet again next week, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home. Namaste.
विसर्जन होत है सुनो वीर हनुमान, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी सदा करहु कल्याण। एक करी यादो करी यादो मैं पुनिया, तुलसी संगत साधु के कदमों के अपराध। जो जन जहाँ से आयो कथा सुनो मन लाए, अपने अपने धाम को बिरहु हर्षाए। श्रोता सवासन गए शंभु गई कैलाश, रामायण मम हृदय महा आय करहु तुम आय। करो दंडवत प्रभु सदा, तुम्हारी करहु कर जोर। बार बार रघुनायक कहे सुरति करा बार बार वर मांगहु, हर्ष की हो श्री रंग। वर सरोजन पावनी, भक्ति सदा सतसंग। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी भरत शत्रुघ्न भाई, कदा विसर्जन होत है ईशन शीशन। कदा विसर्जन होत है सुनो वीर हनुमान, राम लक्ष्मण जानकी सदा करहु कल्याण। जय 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 हनुमान, जय 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 सिया राम, जय 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 हनुमान, जय 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 हनुमान। हे पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय
हे
जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
पार्वती पति शिव जी की जय जय।
भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय। भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय। भोले की जय जय शिव जी की जय जय।